What it do. Just here today to show you guys a couple quick tips, little things to make your car look a little cooler, or you look a little cooler in your car. We'll start it off like super quick here. How to keep your hat on in the car. I'm gonna go close to said car. I need an outfit with my hat saved, so make sure you have like an actual outfit with it saved. You're gonna go into your interaction menu, style, hover over parachute, and this is the outfit with the hat saved right there. I'm gonna hover over that and hit Y on my Xbox controller, the thing that triggers me to go into my car. And then I'm gonna go down and keep spamming that outfit. And now I have my outfit on in the car. Simple as that. Second little tip here, we're gonna do a quick stance. This is gonna be like my 5th stance video. A lot of cars can be stanced. A lot of the older cars, there's just a couple cars that came out around the casino DLC and whatnot that could not be stanced, but most cars in the game can be stanced. That means to have them drop twice. Several advantages to this: you can make the car faster, driftier, and also just look better. So here I have a LG Retro Custom. I'm gonna stance it. First rule of stancing, basically, you want to get away from the meat. So if we have a meat going on, you want to drive like blocks away, a solid minute away. You don't want people, you don't want to blow up your car accidentally and have cops coming to the car meet or anything like that. So you want to go far away, then get yourself a nice gun. If you're not too comfortable with it, get yourself like a special carbine. That's really one of the best guns. You're going to shoot at the bottom of the brake disc here, and you're going to wait for it to drop twice. 1, 2. You don't always have to stance it twice. You can just drop it once if you like to look more. A lot of cars actually look better like that if you're looking at fitment. But for the sake of the video here, I'm just going to drop it twice. Boom. And there, that's it. I'll get a stance car. So it looks fine on my screen, but on the other people's screen, 9 out of 10 times you're basically going to have bullet holes appear in your car. So you have to keep that in mind. If you want your car to appear fully clean, you're going to see those bullet holes. So you got to think about that. Also, when you use the social club editor, you're not going to see those bullet holes, so it's fine. But sometimes you could get the tires glitching through like this. But yeah, this is it. This is a stance car. Dirt nasty low. Alright, there are quicker stance methods too, actually. There are different guns you could use. I've seen people use auto shotguns and stuff. Sniper, it's what a lot of people used in the beginning. It's not the fastest at all. It's actually quite slow. My preferred method is actually with a minigun. People think it's crazy, but you shoot for like 1.5 seconds and it drops per tire. That's it. There you go, fully stance car in just a couple seconds. So that's honestly the preferred method. But if you're doing this close to a meet, it's better to do it with a silenced weapon, because that way you do not get cops coming and you don't scare off everyone as much. But with those heavy guns, you can sometimes trigger the police. Final method here: if you notice your car blows up when you try to stance it, there's a way to stance it without doing the maximum damage. So technically you could stance shooting just about anywhere on the wheel. The middle here would do a ton of damage. Down here it does less damage. It's the safest and quickest method, but sometimes even that's too much damage. So what you want to do is shoot behind the wheel at the back of the rear fender here, or sometimes just in between the gap. And you'd be able to stance it that way. You could do the same for the front tire, but most times it's at the back. You can end up having bullet holes that show on the actual car. But there are certain cars, I remember like the old Comet, the Rusty Voodoo. A lot of cars are really problematic to try to stance just regularly. You'll blow that shit up in seconds, so just shoot the rear fender. This one I would not do with this. There you go. That's the alternate stance. So these two stance methods should work for 99% of the cars in the game, no problem. Another tip I'm going to show here is actually to be able to change the stock wheels of a car. So here you see I have mine painted just regular. I want those are the stock wheels of the Elegy. Sometimes the stock wheels look
What
the
can the
best.
best mechanic
If
in
those
LS
stock
do
wheels
for
are
you?
not chrome, there's a chance that you can paint them using a glitch. You don't need Ifruit or anything like that.
Better
So
than
here I
what you
am, I'm
came
gonna
in,
fix
that's
my
for
car
sure.
up, and I'm gonna just go to wheels, wheel type, let's go to sport, put on
If
whatever
that car
wheel,
was a woman, I'd
paint
kiss
it,
her.
and exit the customs. Go back into said customs.
What miracle did you want me to perform?
And then you're gonna paint your wheels. Sorry, put your wheels back to stock. There, we put it back to stock. You don't exit the customs, you just hit start. Go into online and leave GTA Online, you go back into single player. I'm gonna do all of this in real time so you see exactly what I'm doing. And don't mind my phone going off here if you guys could hear that in the back. Alright, that was weird, Franklin. Go back into online. Get run over by a Lampadati Felon GT. Nice car, by the way.
I feel like going to a movie. Word.
And bada bing, bada boom. I've got black stock wheels. Simple as that, guys. Another trick I want to show here is how to keep your wheels locked to one side when you park. Sometimes you want your car to just look like this. And so we're going to get into your car, duck, hold your handbrake, smash the reverse down, and then just hold your wheel off to a side. And after a couple seconds, just hop out. And now you got your wheels completely turned. Sometimes it could fuck up with the direction that it turns, but you could just give it a couple tries. And this is how you get the max lock on the car. There are other methods where you're like turning the wheel back and forth a bunch, and then you'll eventually see it start to slow down, and you could hop out. But that takes a little bit longer. But play around with either method, they're both equally easy. Alright, bonus little tip here. Kind of bonus little glitch here also. Just going to show you guys how to get the necklace from that sweater vest with a t-shirt. Well, it's going to be the black t-shirt. You won't be able to select it normally, so you have to go down here and go to vests and select one of these vests here. Go to your accessories and put on the necklace that you want. Let's see. And then you're going to go to overcoat, blazers, and there. Select the no top. Boom, just like that. You now have that. You could go ahead and save the outfit. You could change your pants, your shoes, your hat, whatever the fuck. Cool.
You won't find those anywhere.